Hey friends, fellow anglers, and anyone dreaming of a bent rod, your old fishing buddy is here, back with another forecast to help you land that dream catch. Today, we're diving deep into the fishing prospects for the first day of the new year, January 1st, 2026, right here in beautiful New Zealand. And let me tell you, this day is shaping up to be truly special for anglers across both islands. Get ready to discover some incredible opportunities, from epic freshwater battles to thrilling saltwater encounters. Stick around, because by the end of this you'll know exactly where to cast your line and what to tie on. It's New Zealand high summer, and with a nearly full moon, we've got some exciting conditions that could lead to some unforgettable moments on the water. Now, let's talk tactics for some of our favorite species. First up, for all you freshwater fanatics, let's talk about our prized brown and rainbow trout. January 1st, 2026 marks the heart of summer, which means our rivers are running low and crystal clear. This clarity means stealth is your best friend. Look for them in deeper pools, under cut banks, and behind any structure that offers cover and a break from the current, especially in the cooler parts of the day. They'll be actively feeding on terrestrial insects, so dry flies are going to be your go-to. Think about smaller patterns, size 14 to size 18, imitating cicadas, beetles, or even grasshoppers if you're in grassy areas. A delicate presentation is key, friends. Try to cast upstream and let your fly drift naturally. If the dry fly isn't getting results, switch to a small nymph, maybe a pheasant tail or a caddis larva imitation, fished subtly beneath a dry fly as an indicator. Remember, with more holidaymakers around, the fish might be a bit spookier, so consider exploring those less pressured, remote backcountry streams if you can. Moving to the salty stuff if you're chasing that silver gleam. Snapper should be high on your list. With warm coastal waters, snapper will be active and on the hunt for baitfish. Focus on inshore reefs, rocky areas, and even sandy bottoms adjacent to structure, especially during those stronger tide changes that a waxing gibbous moon brings. Stray lining with a pilchard, squid, or even a fresh-cut skipjack tuna bait will be incredibly effective. For those who love lures, soft plastics in natural baitfish colors or slow jigs bounced along the bottom can also produce some solid snapper. The early morning and late afternoon bite windows will likely be the most productive. And of course, we can't forget the mighty kingfish. These powerful predators are absolutely thriving in the warmer January waters. You'll find them around prominent headlands, offshore islands, and areas with strong current, where baitfish are schooling. Live baits like kahawai, mackerel, or piper are your best bet. Slowly troll them or present them near wash zones. For the lure enthusiasts, large stick baits, poppers, or jigs worked aggressively will certainly get their attention. Look for workups, seabirds diving, and baitfish splashing. That's a sure sign kings are in the area. A solid spinning outfit with heavy braid is a must for these hard-fighting fish. Finally, for consistent action and a great fight, the humble kahawai is your friend. Known as the people's fish, they're abundant and always willing to bite. You'll find them almost anywhere: river mouths, estuaries, harbors, and along surf beaches. Keep an eye out for birds working the water, as kahawai love to bust up baitfish schools. Spinners, small metal lures, soft plastics, or even a simple piece of pilchard on a flasher rig will do the trick. They're a fantastic light tackle species that offers exhilarating sport. All right, let's break down the conditions for January 1st, 2026. Weather. We're looking at prime summer weather across New Zealand. Expect warm and pleasant conditions with average daytime temperatures ranging from 20 to 30 degrees Celsius in the North Island and 15 to 25 degrees Celsius in the South Island. It should be relatively dry, but remember, New Zealand weather can be unpredictable, so a light shower isn't out of the question, especially on the west coast. Winds will likely be light to moderate, possibly with coastal breezes. Atmospheric pressure should be generally stable, which usually bodes well for fishing but any sudden drops could make fish a bit finicky. Well, have long daylight hours, giving us plenty of time on the water. Water temperature. The water is definitely warming up, which is fantastic for fish activity. Sea temperatures will be around 20 degrees Celsius in the northern coastal areas like Auckland, and a bit cooler, around 16 degrees Celsius, in the South Island around Christchurch. Warmer water increases fish metabolism, meaning they'll be more active and feeding more aggressively, especially in salt water. Freshwater rivers will also be warm, but still comfortable enough for trout. Moon phase. On January 1st, 2026, we're in a waxing gibbous phase, with the moon about 95% illuminated, just a couple of days shy of the full moon. Many anglers swear by the full moon period for increased fish activity, especially around dusk and dawn, and for triggering stronger tidal movements in saltwater. This extra moonlight can also encourage nocturnal feeding, so those early morning and late evening bites could be extra hot. Overall fish activity. Considering these factors, the general fish activity for January 1st, 2026 will be D, good to excellent. The warm summer temperatures and rising water temperatures mean active feeding across both freshwater and saltwater. The waxing gibbous moon leading up to a full moon suggests strong tides and potentially aggressive feeding windows. However, in freshwater, the clear, low rivers and increased angler pressure during the holiday season might make trout a little more cautious, demanding skill and subtlety. Saltwater species like snapper, kingfish and kahawai should be actively feeding, making for a thrilling day out. So, my friends, get out there and make some memories. This January 1st, 2026 promises some real angling adventures. I wish you all tight lines and ni chwosta, ni cheshui, that's no tail, no scales in Russian, a traditional wish for good luck. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this forecast helpful, and subscribe so you don't miss out on future fishing tips and predictions. And I want to hear from you. What are your plans for the 1st of January 2026? What's your go-to New Zealand summer lure? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. Tight lines, everyone!